was something that you found that was especially helpful or supportive in your journey today? 3 things. You're volunteering already. Fantastic. Give this man the microphone.
Maharaj,
You don't need a microphone. You've got a powerful voice. Go ahead.
Today's class in the morning really helped me a lot. I think this was my first very attentive chanting. My mind was very much focused on chanting and thinking of Radha Krishna and Sita and Ram. And I was thinking time to time, thought came that the class really helped me to focus my mind, hearing the sound and focusing on the sound. My mind was pretty stable.
Very good.
Yes.
How many?
I did 62 rounds.
62?
Yes.
Is this the first for you?
No, last year I did 60.
You did? Oh, you also did.
Yeah.
Very good. But now 62 focused.
Focused, very much focused, I would say. First time.
Music. Thank you. Anybody else would like to share on these 3 points? Okay.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Advait Pranam. So I was able to chant 65 rounds today. And the way the flow was like first 16 was fighting. Then slowly, with mind. But then as you go forward, started going forward slowly, like mind started to, as you mentioned, like bring back focus to like hearing. So that was one technique. And then slowly the mind started to help as rounds became more and more. So it was getting better after like 32 rounds. So it was much sublime experience. The things that I want to point out are like 3 things. That one is the preparation for the 64 rounds. So I started with lectures on Friday.
Yeah.
So it goes in your head. Saturday, like some discussions, some realization shared by Shamchandra Prabhu. And then the last thing was, of course, environment and association. So we started like very early morning with Shamsundar Prabhu today. So he was chanting with us. So that carried forward a lot.
What time did you start? You, not him, you.
Around 12:45.
12:45.
Yeah.
Whoa. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Better watch out for this man.
We have been associating him for a while. So now it's too late. But the other technique that Paramrupa Prabhu actually shared, like few months ago, he came. And then yes, today I got more grip on that by Shamsundar Prabhu's realization that morning he shared. So that was very effective, very powerful. That also helped me a lot. In fact, like any situation, you can use that technique and still you can accurately count how many rounds you're chanting. So that's like really like powerful technique.
Okay.
That helped me.
Okay. I'm looking at the clock. 5 minutes have gone. We have 20 more.
I'll give to somebody else.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam. I did my 63 rounds so far. I think the first 4 were trying to get in the rhythm of chanting. Once I finished my 16, then I felt, okay, my job is done. Now I have to prove myself.
Go ahead.
Then the next 16 went so smoothly, I didn't feel like I did 16. And then the last 15, actually last 6, 7 where I was trying to finish my 64. So that was kind of so until about 58, 60, I was like going in the flow, but then I was trying to rush to finish my.
Well, there's time after. I mean, the evening schedule ends, giving us some time. So
It just personal target, right? Like I want to finish my round by 4:30. So that kind of got into my head, and then
well, there's a lesson for you. There's a lesson for you. For all of us.
yeah.
It's not quantity, it's absorption. Okay. Anyone else would like to share what their experience was? We have 17 minutes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Someone on the ladies' side next, by the way. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My name is Tilak.
Tila.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. First of all, I never thought that I'll do these many rounds. I did till now. I did 60 rounds.
Cool.
So this is the first time I'm doing 60 rounds, and I I was able to do it. So that itself is a very good achievement. And I think post lunch it is a little bit lazy for some time, but but getting the rounds, walking outside, I think the climate is also really good, and
Yeah.
that helped a lot. And to focus also, I mean, it's the chanting is going like very smooth actually.
Were there any tools from what you heard this weekend that you found were resources that helped you significantly today? Or it's just a commitment to complete the 64?
Yeah, it's the commitment to complete
Okay.
that one.
Then you might be beneficial for you to go back and hear recordings of some, and then receive the potencies of those messages, because at least much of what I tried to do was just share what our acharyas have passed on to us. So
Yeah.
that's sadhu sangha. You can't get better than that.
Sure, Prabhuji.
On the ladies' side, who's going to volunteer? By the way, I know how to call on people. I learned that one. So you don't raise your hand, I'll call on somebody.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Yeah. So since Friday, we were watching those slides. So one slide was very effective that yesterday I shared with you. The
Yes.
devotee and in the middle, Prabhupada
Yes.
and the Radha Krishna.
You saw it again today too.
Yes, and I was putting before Prabhupada. I cannot go Prabhupada. I was putting you in the middle. And morning time, the chanting was very very focused. And when while I was thinking that, and morning time you also came there, I'm like, wow, thank you, Radha Krishna. So yeah, and that was like very effective, like morning time as a Satvika time. So I was able to like finish like morning before 10. I was able to finish like a 32 rounds. I started at 5 o'clock.
That was going to be one of my questions. Okay.
Yes, I started at 5 o'clock, and then last rounds were like little bit like I pushed it little bit. But one tool was good, while sitting I was able to concentrate more, and near the Tulsi I was able to chant very focus.
Mm.
And but when you sit, your body and can't support you sometimes. So I started walking, but then while walking I was very distracted. Then I again sat down and I was able to focus more. That
Good.
yeah.
Good.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you.
Right next to you. Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
So today I chanted 64 rounds.
Already?
Yes, Maharaj.
Nice going.
Yeah.
First time?
Second time, Maharaj.
Second time.
Yes. Last year I was.
Last year too.
Yes, Maharaj.
Let's make this consistent.
Yeah, this actually helps. Like every year it should be good.
Okay.
And from Friday, I know, like Maharaj, you were here, and then
Yes.
we have been listening to your lectures. That helped us. And also the quotes on the TV that were displayed today. Yes. Those also, like, those were like so much related to me. Like you can focus it, you have to chant, you should not forget Krishna, like those quotes. Those helped me. And then I was sitting, and then I did like almost 45 rounds before lunch prasad.
Really?
And then after that, I was like, after prasad, little bit lazy.
Oh,
But then I was able to finish them.
very good. Very
Thank
good.
you, Maharaj.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj, for all your nice presentations. Um, I appreciated when you talked about Saraswati Goswami Maharaj and Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. And I appreciated when you talked about Sanatan Goswami, and I listened to all those. And they were very inspiring, but I definitely realize that I'm not qualified to have the same realization, but I cannot tell you how many number of rounds I did today.
Why not?
No, because I didn't. My aim was not to do 64 rounds. I just wanted to do as many as was coming naturally, and I was happy to just be absorbed. I was just happy that I was able to, really be in the moment. So I was remembering that verse in Bhagavad Gita which says that unless you are peaceful, you cannot be happy. So I was just thinking about that. So I just felt very peaceful, and I was feeling very nice. So I had overall a very nice experience, but definitely did not have any realizations of Lord Krishna's forms, names, pastimes, or qualities.
If we did a little survey in the room here, we probably get the same result. But that's okay. Don't worry about that.
Yes.
Let me recite something to you. You know the Sad Goswami Astaka.
Yes.
Sankhya Purvaka Gananata Natibhi. And the meaning is Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gananatibi. They did keep track. Let me ask you a question. So I'm encouraging you to keep track, not just be in the moment. They counted, we follow. Have you ever wondered on your counter beads, there's 16 and there's another 4?
Yes.
Have you ever wondered what's that other 4?
Yes, it's when you do.
After you do 16,
four
you do
times
move it the beat again. There's the next 16, the next
Yes.
16, the next 16.
Yes.
64. That's why there's 20. Sankhya. Counting.
Yes.
Next year. Okay? Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. My name is Harishwar.
Hari?
Yeah, Harishwar.
Haripat.
Harishwar.
Hari Ishwar. Okay.
This is the first time I'm doing chanting, and I did like 46 rounds.
Haribol.
Yeah.
Join the team.
Thank you. The points which encouraged me was like Prabhu said, like we need to first have sankalpa. I had the sankalpa to do 64, but yeah, I did like whatever I could.
You still have some time later.
Yeah. So that was the most important thing. I think so. And then the 2 a.m. rule. I put my alarm at 2 a.m. today. I never did that in my life. So that was one of the other
You had a few firsts in your
point.
day today.
Yeah.
Good.
And like the panel of three, like suggested, we can go and see the DTs whenever we are like losing the concentration. So while I was like a little bit drowsy, like I tried to concentrate on Krishna and Radha and the idols, and then suddenly like I got awake again. So those were some of the things which I used.
May I ask you a
today.
question?
Yes.
You use that little device on your hand instead of beads. Is there a reason for that?
I just
You got
started.
used to it.
So no, this is the first time I'm doing that,
Okay.
and it somehow like is easy for me. Like handling the beads was a little bit tough for me.
We can help you.
Newbie.
There's something, besides its tradition, there's something about touching Tulsi, in addition to, worshiping Tulsi as we do Tulsi Puja. Just there's something about Tulsi. It's very special. Not just wood or a round bead. In the early days, just sharing, we didn't have Tulsi beads. So we went to a handy craft store, bought beads, and strung the beads that way. And then we found out, wait a minute, Tulsi. So devotees started going to India and found out what, once ISKCON devotees started going to India and buying Tulsi beads, shops, Tulsi bead shops showed up all over the place. So now there's different styles but so I encourage, and
Sure.
you do what worked for you,
Yeah.
but eventually get to the point where you're using beads. You get used to it.
Yeah, sure, Maharaj. The Prabhuji also shared the same knowledge that there is a reason why like we need
Yeah.
to.
Okay. So
do with
you're hearing a duet.
Thank you.
Okay. One more back here. And one more lady, somebody get ready because I'm going to call on somebody if you don't raise your hand.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. I completed 64 rounds for the first time today.
Okay. Hello.
I attended a festival of Holy Name in 2017 in Chicago.
Oh.
At the time, you mentioned Krishna can still dance on our tongues when you chant with attentively with certain practice.
And was he dancing on your tongue today?
So actually, first 16 rounds as duty, I did it. So then I wanted to get that Krishna come into my tongue. I tried to get, but 16 rounds I tried, no luck. Then I decided, okay, sitting and this is not helping me. I need to walk. Then I started walking and finished another 32 rounds, and then I made 21,000 steps. So I need help, Maharaj, how to get Krishna into my tongue.
How to get?
The Krishna comes from here to here,
Okay.
here and then back.
Yes. Abhyasa yoga yuktena. So with faith, we continue and continue and continue. And so that's what we do. And then comes what you're asking, which is mercy, eagerness for mercy. And then you grow that one. You cultivate that relationship. And Krishna is going to do whatever Krishna is going to do. And that's okay because it's Krishna's choice, not yours. You make yours and he'll decide what he wants to do. And that, so that's He is the servant. We're the servant, and he is the master. And that's just fine.
Thank you,
Okay.
Maharaj.
One more on the ladies' side. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
You knew I was going to
Maharaj.
call on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Me and my husband, we are like newbies into the Krishna consciousness.
Really?
We seriously started like this year, you can say.
Uh-huh.
And this is the first time he's chanting these many rounds.
How about you?
I had my feedback from.
Okay, but how
So-
many did you chant?
I chanted like 32.
32.
First 16, I was like struggling. I was taking care of kids and then doing multiple things. So I did not commitment for 64. At least I committed for 50. That's my
Go.
thing to do. Yeah, go home thing. Go to bed thing. Before bed, I have to finish 50.
50.
Yes, bro. Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Nice.
Please bless us to grow more. And I would like to take an opportunity to thank each and every devotee. Being in the congregation, chanting with them, seeing them how focused is that it's like completely, even though every Sunday or weekdays I come to the same temple, I felt like I'm in completely different world. Different world. Like, I don't know. I want to thank Mataji, Premratri Mataji for doing this and supporting us so much and showing the way to go for all the newbies like me.
Okay, we have 2 minutes before the RT begins, right? Soon someone's going to stand here and go, boo. Okay. One of the greatest resources, there's many, but one of the greatest resources is chanting like we just did today in the association of other devotees. So I'm sure that you can get support from this place, that place, or the other place. And periodically, you can wait till the next Japa retreat next year sometime, or you can set some time in the course of the coming period of time when it's not Janmashtami and some, Rath Yatra and some big festival, and you come together and have a half day something where you're together and Sangha and it's focused and you're taking shelter of the holy name. It's a suggestion, but you might find it, really nice and helpful and, to rejuvenate, because sadhu sangha, I'm sure it was much easier for those of you that chanted as many rounds as you did chant to be in the association of others who are similarly focused. So let's end here. And after RT, we'll have one more little session. Kevalastikam, who's the singer? You don't know? Someone? Someone get ready. I have a nice PowerPoint. I can display it with my computer, or they can do it in whatever they want to do. And then Shamsundar, please, you pick the one of the 8 that you want. Let me know, because I'll do the one of the other 7 before 5:30. Huh? 7. Number 7. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.